power offline in 10 seconds.
Holy cow!
All right, let's take it from the top again.
I can't take it anymore!
If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. It's a final countdown. The final countdown.
26, I'm Rusty the Ref. He's a Rico. The referee Hitman, who will probably be .26, I'm Rusty the Ref. He's a Rico. The referee Hitman, who will probably be refereeing this next match, a special guest referee. Drew just said when you have to pay his hospital bill, it's on you, not me.
Well, Tim
Welcome to the Tim and Rusty Show right here on Facebook Live. We are experiencing some slight technical difficulties. Please stand by. We will be with you full show momentarily. The video has frozen up, and we will continue on here. There I am. I like that new picture Tim put up there of that slender young guy with the referee shirt on. Wow. Okay, ladies, I'm a married man, so hold it down. You can send the comments, but just remember, nothing's going to happen. And, oh, by the way, Tim Miner is here. He is berating the
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall.
We're back.
It is for the tag team titles, where are your titles at? Why do you not have the titles out here with you?
We feel as though we have made a connection with our titles, and we feel as though you are trying to take those titles. You people don't deserve to see them get a title shot, and it's not going to happen. So we counseled, we come up with a conclusion that even if you nitwits even come with a win tonight, you're still not getting the belts.
Well, that's not how it works. This is still a tag team title match. I don't care who you call. That's still not how it works. This is still a tag team title match, whether you got the titles with you or not. And after you lose the titles tonight, I'm going to fine you $1,000 a day until you turn them over to him. How about that? So you better get in here and defend them. Well, you better get in here. And by the way, you have a special guest referee for this match. I didn't say a special needs referee. I said you got a special guest referee.
Bubba Brigade.
For those that don't know, Matt Corbin is a superstar tag team champion, along with his tag team partner, Jay Ruthless, known as Brigade. Nate Starr knows him very well.
Nate Starr is also a super.
That doesn't matter. He still knows how.
Seems like you trying to get as many chances as you can to take these belts from us. And I'm going to let everybody know here right now. You stick your nose in the middle of my business tonight, Matt Corbin. I won't mind shutting it. You stay out of the way. You stay out of the way. I'm going to need everybody to respect our decision. Stay out of the way. Get ready to get whooped. I'm the best. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RWF, Gallatin National Guard Armory.
Once again, this matchup is scheduled for one fall. It is for the RWF Tag Team titles.
26. This is Rusty the Rep and Rico, who's pouting because he got knocked out of his referee hitman gig. He got replaced by the legendary Matt Corbin.
I told you I was not the referee. There was no injustice here.
Well, we've got the tag champions, Landon Bradley and Nate Starr, and they're challenged by Two Bad Brother, Kid Scorpion, the original KID, and the big man, #1 Stunner. He doesn't really look like him, but there's something about Stunner that always reminded me of Rick Gibson, Robert Gibson's older brother.
Well,
There's just something about his manner, something.
these two over here, Future Over Feelings, think that they could just leave the belts at home and not defend them. However, they could still lose the belts without the belts being here.
That's true.
Matter of fact, I think that's what's going to happen.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, Matt Corbin.
I did see Nate Starr go through, never mind. The match is on. These guys have got history. Nate Starr and Two Bad Brothers. They got their roots at SWA, where Matt Corbin was. All Landon has in Utah, but all those guys are tag team specialists. Two Bad Brothers have held SWA tag titles and other titles for years, as has Matt and Nate Starr, and has Nate and Landon, and has Matt and Landon. So you got Matt's not in this match, by the way. He's respectfully sitting in the congregation here, watching the congregation. It's not exactly church.
Well, it depends. It could be church.
They may be praying.
Where there's two or more gathered, right?
That's true. The Lord is here.
Yes.
Now, he's sitting over here with his family. I like that. Oh, Scorpion might be through. It might be over right now.
Maybe.
Then you've got, I wanted to call him Landon Bradley, the Rapid Wolverine.
The Rapid Wolverine?
Rapid, but two things. He doesn't like it, and it's already taken. Chris Benoit, God rest his soul. So then I thought, well, how about Scorpion's going wild here?
With the Scorpion's like a house of fire right now.
The old veterans pulling it out.
Then but what's going to happen? I think Landon is just letting them get all his energy out.
And then I thought, well, I'll call Landon death by 1,000 paper cuts. But that's sort of taken by Tom Brady in football. So I lean back to my mother used to say, mad as a wet hornet. So I think he could be that. Just stinging you all over the place. A hornet can sting you unlimited times. And that's the way he is. He's so quick, so agile.
Stunner's in there with the clothesline.
Who would have thought after taking over 10 years off, Stunner would come out and do this?
He did. He did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stunner in the corner giving shots to Nate Starr. Nate Starr fights back with a poke to the eye. Now he's giving him some stiff shots to the back of the neck. What is a stiff forearm shot to the jaw? Nate Starr's got him tied up in the corner. In the ropes. Now he's in the corner, about to tag out to Landon. Let's see what kind of double team maneuvers they're going to do now. Oh,
I love it. That's a 10.
No, it wasn't. That was a 5.
Walk up.
That was a 5. That was toes to the jaw.
It's a walk-up kick. I love it, to the face.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you see Blackboard after taking maybe a year off, at least 6 months? He gave his flying claymore.
He did.
Right to the face. It was great.
And leave it to
that running flying claymore.
Yeah, but did that end the match?
It wasn't one of those low ones. It was up high, chest level. Big Boy got out of the way. Going to slam him, looks like. You got to watch Landon because he creates moves out of nowhere, or he'll pull a move that's already been created. Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, trip to the nether region there of Landon Bradley. Nate broke that count up. It's hard when you pair a veteran like an athlete like Nate Starr with this young Mad Hornet. I still don't like that either.
What did you do? Uh-oh, we still have some technical difficulties here. Did it break? I don't know. Rusty, what happened here? What happened? What did you do, Rusty?
I don't know what happened. My backup camera fell.
Uh-oh.
If it still works.
Nate Starr with jabs to the side
folks.
of the neck.
On this backup camera, it fell or broke, but we're back on the tripod broke. We're back on the air with it, but we got the main footage on the main camera, so we're good. I'm glad it wasn't a pinfall. It just took off. I thought somebody threw something from behind me.
I think Tony did it.
No harm, no foul. That's harm and that's foul.
That did more harm than good.
I'm glad the camera didn't hit the young lady here sitting in front of us. It came close.
Three amigos.
Well, it's not looking good for Two Bad Brothers.
Nope.
What's Corbin doing?
He's trying to get Stunner out of the ring.
Corbin does have some bad blood with Two Bad Brothers. But he also has some with Nate Starr. Oh, a referee action. I don't put up with that crap. If I don't see
but he
it.
let it happen. He let it stand.
It says if I don't see it, I don't.
So he should have made him get back out.
Well, he is a referee. He did go to the Tim Miner School of Refereeing, so crash course.
No.
Not right now.
See, look at him. He's letting it happen again. He's not even paying attention to the match. Look at.
Why is he dancing with Stunner?
Are they're dancing like they're in the wedding. They just got married.
For those of you that do not know, Matt Corbin back in the day before he had back injuries, he really had back injuries.
Hey, I was Matt's bodyguard for a while.
Yeah, he was.
I was his henchman.
He was a mixture between LBK and Kevin Weatherby, the way he wrestled.
He said he's not going to put up with nothing, but he's putting up with stuff.
Well, referee is sort of limited what he can do, you know.
Not when you're Matt Corbin.
That's true.
I can see if it was Austin. Be different.
And he's like Nate Starr. He has a fantastic super kick.
I felt it once.
Miner pointed out that he was a tag team specialist. He was also
a single specialist.
Single specialist. He held several titles. Remember going up to Saul with Brigade. And I think they wrestled Kevin and Cody Weatherby. Our feet never touched the ground.
Oh, what's the referee doing?
Whoa, Corbin still got it.
What's he doing?
Corbin still got it. still likes to dance with Stunner.
He is still dancing. He's still allowing stuff to happen.
Whoa, we got a...
He spit on him for the 4th time.
The monkey cam here went and got a ceiling shot while that was happening.
Meanwhile, Scorpion is getting stamped on.
You got to like the Hornet.
They poked it.
No. You just got stung. I'm starting to like that. And Landon has such attitude, not in a good way. Now, you know, you get him outside the ring and stuff, and auditorium. He's a nice young man, but he gets anywhere near the wrestling ring, he begins to smell the battle.
Is he going for a pedigree?
Or a pile driver?
No.
Scorpion's
fighting out of it. Scorpion's attempting to fight out of it, and he doesn't. Uh-oh. Is he going to turn into the Styles Clash? What was it?
I'm not sure what just happened.
I don't know.
And the camera went off the action, so I hope
something.
Hope we don't need to back up camera tonight.
I mean, Stunner is taking Scorpion has taken a beating.
Yeah.
He has taken a beating. And his brother's been no help.
Well, it's because Corbin won't let him
No, because he keeps jumping in. He knows he can't jump in.
That's true.
He got a tag like they've been doing.
Nice and legal.
Yes. And a little bit of it illegal.
By the way, folks, I'm not sure they didn't come out as Future Over Feelings, but it is no more. You can read it on my Facebook page.
A part of them is still there.
Well, they didn't
Some
call
of
it.
them are still there.
They didn't call themselves Future Over Feelings. They did? Oh, well, I missed it. I thought they didn't. Okay. Anyway, these are the last two standing in Future Over Feelings.
We'll see how much longer they're standing.
Well, y'all gonna make Scorpion lose his mind up in here.
He's already got it stumped out, so, I mean, he's got to have some mind to lose. It got stumped out already.
See if Corbin can count.
That was never his strong suit.
2.
Well, the only problem is Nate and Landon can't tag anybody because they're both inside the ring. So, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going to do. Oh, he slapped him hard.
Oh, Nate just tagged somebody.
Scorpion said, bring it on, buddy. Bring it on, buddy. Let's go.
You got two of the toughest guys I've ever known. They just. Scorpion, he takes like Buddy Savage, takes a licking, keep it ticking.
Oh. He just took a licking, but he wasn't ticking.
The advantage here, I would think for sure, would be that Nate is quite a few years younger than Scorpion.
Well, it doesn't matter when you're inside that squared circle.
That's true. This might matter. It looks like he's going to maintain his championship here.
Tap out, Scorpion. Tap out.
What is this hold called?
Tap out, Scorpion.
Called a tap out Scorpion hold?
Yes.
With a little stank on it. If that cameraman would just keep the camera straight.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the cameraman.
I'm glad that we've got the main camera getting this. I'll try to quit talking about it.
Of all the times for Scorpion not to get in there, he wants to choose now. He sees his brother. Look, what was that?
Corbin's going to do it again.
There's a crossface.
I don't know what the
They're
Hornet.
putting a little extra torque on it.
Landon Bradley's doing.
He's putting a little extra torque on it.
I'm not sure if he's.
I think Stunner is wanting his brother to get punished here.
I think that Stunner might be out. Corbin almost kicked Landon. He's.
What did he say?
I don't know, but he's so emotional. He said, oh,
there's a roll up. They weren't going to win the titles like that.
I think he said, beautiful, that's a 10.
I can't believe Scorpion still has some fight in him right now.
Oh, he's Scorpion. He's not dead yet. He's still going.
Yeah. I think he just said, I tried to take the belts from him. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
I don't believe. Usually Scorpion. Oh, look at Nate's leg. Nate's leg is just raw looking. Both of them bruised like.
Scorpion's been hung out to dry.
This is not good for Scorpion.
Is this going to be a Scorpion death drop?
As far as Scorpion's concerned, it is.
Yeah.
Out of inside.
Stunner needs to drag his brother to the corner and force a tag.
He's working the family now. I was going to say, I'm worried because I don't see Scorpion's parents here tonight. They're always here.
Well, they didn't want to see this beating. They knew it was coming.
Long time waiting. Tim Miner has
fighting back. Scorpion fighting back with a DDT.
Back at SWA.
Now maybe he'll finally go try to tag his brother and not try to fight back.
Yeah, tag.
Let's see if he's got some smarts about him.
Tag.
Crawl over to the corner.
Well,
Scorpion.
y'all did make him lose his mind up in here.
His mind got stomped out.
So Tim Miner, Scorpion won the SWA World title for about 30 seconds, and Tim Miner stripped him of it.
Of course he did.
As commissioner. And then he wouldn't give him another match.
Now he's been able to tag.
Scorpion's been here almost 2 years. This is his first shot.
Where's Landon going? This may be the end of Futures Over Feelings.
What is Landon doing?
He's just walking out.
And you got number one stunner. Let's see that stunner.
He's leading.
Goodbye.
Hey, Landon just left his partner high and dry.
I think what's left.
He doesn't realize it yet.
What's left of Future Over Feelings is probably done now.
There's no more feelings either.
There's
no future left in it.
Somebody is going to be at the end of a tail kicking, and his name is Landon.
Well, right now his name is Nate Starr.
Yeah. No, maybe he's gonna do it.
What is Nate? Wait a minute. If Nate pulls this off by himself,
well, he could.
I mean, he could. But what? Oh, he's pinning the wrong guy. He's pinning the wrong one.
This is no time for some.
He can't. He's not pinning the legal man.
Why couldn't this been Austin Harris right here?
Well, Austin should have. Austin would have done it.
He'd have counted him. He just went over and stomped him in the face.
You cannot get in Corbin's face. Don't do it. Do not do it. Uh-oh.
Corbin caught him. There it is.
There it is. Oh, no. Hey, you talking about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and new RWF Tag Team Champions, Stunner and Scorpion, 2 Bad Brothers.
Turning your microphone on now.
Okay, I need you to start.
Welcome to the Tim and Rusty Show right out here on Facebook Live. We are your local RWF Renegade Wrestlers. representatives. Got to put stuff right in Tim Miner's way, as usual. Anyway, we're going to have a great show tonight. We haven't been able to be on the air for various reasons for, about 6 months, at least since the first of the year. So this is the first show of the year. And what a lineup we had this match with Matt Corbain being the guest referee, and he still had a super kick in him. He isn't a broken down old warhorse like some would say, but rather he came there, he did the business. He did like to dance with number one Stunner a lot over there in the corner. I don't know what that's about. They have a lot of history. But Matt Corbain, it's interesting. Tim Miner, I'm sure, brought him in thinking he would side with Nate Starr because he was in some of the training of Nate Starr in his early days. And he had a lot of bad blood with Kid Scorpion and number one Stunner, particularly Kid Scorpion, in the tag team battles that they had. In Gallatin and Lafayette, you brought Corbain in, and he messed you up.
I apologize.
He did the right thing. You didn't get us.
I expected him to do the right thing.
You brought him in, so Two Bad Brothers would not get the win. We know that, Tim Miner. It's in your blood. You don't like Scorpion. What you doing?
I apologize. I had to use the restroom. I didn't have my Depends on. If I had my Depends on, I'd just wet myself while we were on.
That's what I did. That's what I did
Like
while you were in
did.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've greeted everybody, but this is Tim Miner, the voice of all professional wrestling.
We have got a good show coming up this coming Saturday night. We've been off a little bit longer than normal because we're on the fourth Saturday this month. And then next month in June, we will be off totally as we do not have a show.
So our next show will be July?
Yeah. And
let me see. I'll tell you exactly the date on that. That our next RWF show. Well,
that's going to be July it's the third Saturday in July.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. But
I thought I had it written down here.
If you want to join in on conversation with us, I'm sorry I forgot how we used to do this. This is the first show we've done this year. Been busy, too busy to do a live stream. Probably too busy to do this live stream. But anyway, we're here and we're doing one for you. PWA in action tomorrow night. I'm guessing
Excuse me, that is the 18th.
Yeah, July 18th will be the next one after this coming Saturday.
I had some other shows, dates in my mind, and I knew they were wrong.
Well, this coming Saturday night, I'm going to tell you who's going to be there. We expect to have Big Man Carnage there, Kilo.
That is like Godzilla and King Kong right there. You got that's Two Bad Brothers there.
Kenny South will be there. Sean Jones, Morpheus Zeta. Psycho Medic will be back in the house. Psycho Medic back in the house.
I love Morpheus. He's a guy dressed all in green that dances a lot. You think he's not going to do anything, and then he comes up with a win. It's great.
Classy Man will be in the house. King James is expected to be there.
King James.
Xavier Michaels will be going against Austin Cruz in RWF United States title match. Xavier Michaels finally going to get his title shot. I think Austin Cruz has been trying to evade him. He's trying to.
Well, he did not come to the last show.
Yeah, he was hiding
for
somewhere.
whatever reasons.
But Austin Cruz will put that title on line against Xavier Michaels. Preston Adams will be in the house. Dewey Barnes will be putting his title on the line, the RWF heavyweight title, against Matt Starr. Matty Malice will be at ringside with Dewey Barnes.
And Nate Starr will be there too, Willie. Did you say that
Yes,
already?
Nate Starr will be in the house. JDV and Carnage Michaels, Brothers of Carnage, going to team up. Two brothers right there to take on Two Bad Brothers, Scorpion and Stunner, for the tag team titles.
If you're RWF fans, you've seen these guys somewhere.
It's going back to Hatfield McCoys. It's going to be
You're going to love my wrestling grandson's the Brothers of Carnage. They are Mike Cobb and with a bunch of big man Carnage in there. They're very brutal. They're like watching, in a way, the younger Star Twins. They can just do everything in the ring. Of course, the old Star Twins can still do all that too. A lot. I better be quiet about that.
And
anyway,
for those of you watching, you can see that across
their feet, they may not touch the ground except to ground themselves to springboard off again. You're going to love
I've got something.
Brothers of Carnage, JDV and Carnage Michaels. Okay, also the return, well, it's not the return, but LBK will be there. Looking forward to my good friend LBK. The reason I said return, he's had to take some time off for some physical things to heal up, and he will be back in action, so be sure. And I think it's the first match he's had in about a month.
Who's that?
LBK.
Oh yeah,
Billy Collins.
He had surgery. I think he had a appendectomy. If you don't know what that is, that means he had his appendix removed.
Yes.
But he was at the last show. He wrestled at the last show.
Let's go back to this.
But he hasn't wrestled anywhere else.
Yeah, because that's been April 18th. Let's go back to Austin Cruz and Xavier Michaels, because if you'll remember, Xavier Michaels had the title, the U.S. title, and held it for quite a while, that Austin Cruz won from him. And they've had several battles over that throughout the years. So that's one to really sink your teeth into. Be sure to be there.
Now, from what I understand, Landon Bradley is not going to be there. Landon Bradley walked out on his tag team partner during the tag team title match that you just watched. Now, I do apologize. This match that we were going to show at the beginning of the show was LBK against Drew Weatherby, and it kept freezing on us. It froze up on me, so I just instantly went to. I did share this tag team match a few weeks ago.
I thought this is the one you were going to show, and it froze up on you.
No, it's not. But I went to it and played it instead. Sorry. So I apologize for the mess up at the very beginning of the show.
So can I watch that match after we get through here? Sorry, folks, you're not here, because I want to see that. That's a great match.
But but during that tag team match you just watched, Nate Starr's tag team partner, Landon Bradley, walked away and left him by himself to defend those titles. Now, both guys showed up without their titles the last show.
And had the belts with them.
And Nate Starr was saying that they wasn't planning on losing them. That's why they didn't carry him with them.
Evidently,
and said
Landon was planning on
and now
losing.
he's trying to say he's taking them hostage. So we're going to find out real quick, he's been fined $1,000 a day until we get the titles, and it's been how many days now? 14. So he owes us $14,000 now.
Wow! I'm assuming he has both belts. So that's it's been more than 14 days. That was April the 18th. He owes a bunch. Oh, now little insight here. First, I'm a Landon Bradley fan. I am a Nate Starr fan, and go way back, as I've said so many times, with Nate Starr. He was a little baby sitting on ringside watching Desperado wrestle. I don't guess he was. He was sitting there playing with his pacifier or whatever he had. Anyway, but fans of both of these guys, and there is no fear in Landon Bradley. It doesn't matter how big you are, how experienced you are. He takes them all on. And he has victories, far more victories than he has defeats as single matches, tag team matches. However, it is very, I'll use the word curious to me, that he is conveniently not be able to be at this RWF show after walking out on Nate Starr last RWF show. There is a tail kicking coming to somebody, and I know Nate Starr. He will kick that tail before it's over with. So, Landon, you watch your back. I know if you see him coming, you can do all your shenanigans and stuff. You can create stuff out of the air, but Nate has taken care of business with a lot of people. And if he needs to bring in Matt or whoever else, he don't need to. Nate can take care of it himself. He doesn't need his 32nd-year-old big
We
brother.
were talking about somebody returning back to wrestling. Psycho Medic will be returning back. He will be back in action.
One of my favorite. Now, don't get ready for a drop kick or, a Hurricane Rana or coming off the top rope, but he gives good, solid, sound ring psychology. He's going to break the rules no matter which side of the ring he's on. He's going to very likely put somebody to sleep with that
So you're
bottle of
saying
stuff
he's a
he's got.
cheater.
Oh, yes. Yes. I remember he told me he trained from Tony Falk down in USWO.
So you're saying Tony Fox a cheat?
And he's what's
I'm
he
just
has.
saying.
Tony Fox done a little bit of everything. And Psycho.
Actually, we saw Tony Falk a couple weeks ago at PWA.
Oh yes,
He
he's
was-
doing good.
Timmy Mana, how you doing, Timmy Mana?
And did he offer you a cheeseburger? to
Remember
come
when you
work
used
for
to come do TV for me, and I gave you a cheeseburger? And
Yeah, and you put him all over TV. Anyway, where was I going with that? Psycho Medic. When he started, he was an older man, and
well, he's an
and he
older
wa-
man now.
Yeah, well, he's older. He wasn't 16 or he wasn't 20. He's probably, I won't say that's his business. He can tell you sometime. But he wasn't up there jumping around like Nate Starr and Landon Bradley or Too Bad Brothers. They still got it. Anyway, so they made him a brawler. He went in punching and kicking and mat wrestling, doing technical stuff down on the mat. And he's had a whole career of that. And the big deal is he will entertain. You never know, particularly if you're his partner, whether or not you got to watch your back for him too. He may just turn on you for no reason at all. He's done that many times, or for reasons. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to Medic being there. Put somebody to sleep, Medic, with that new tonic you got.
How are you doing, Sean? Sean Milam just joined us, and Perry Lewis just said he began.
Oh, Sean Milam.
He started at 35 in 2004. He was 35 years old.
He's got that SWA wrestling. Hey, Sean, do you have? Perry was 34.
35.
35.
in 2004.
Well, Sean, do you live in? If you live in state, and you were one of the best referees that we've ever had at any wrestling we've been in, other than your dad, David Lee. I got the right one, don't I?
Yeah.
So if you live around here, get in touch with me or get in touch with him. I might be able to find you some work somewhere as a referee. And he did some wrestling too. Good. I love Sean. Who was he? He was a masked man.
Oh, he wrestled
Saul Good.
Saul Good. It's Saul Good.
Saul Good. Down in AWF and other places.
SOLGOOD. Saul Good.
We've got some history there.
Actually, that was a character I made up from a movie I saw.
Saul Good. And once again, kudos to you and definitely to David Lee Milam, good friend. He's up there with Jerry Calhoun type referee, and he's one of the best I've ever seen in the business. And he did so much to help the young guys out and the old guys. He was just really good. Thank you, David Lee.
Somebody wants
He's gone on to be with the
I
Lord.
already sort of scrolled off my screen here. Douglas J. Campbell would like an autographed picture of me and you. Now I don't know why. Rusty. I don't even know if Rusty has a crayon to write his
Do
name.
you want the cartoon one, or you want the? We don't have a glossy, but we could print one out on the card.
And I don't know if Rusty is able to write his name.
Do we have any glossies of us? We don't do that, do we?
He'll have to take the crayon from out of his nose to write his name.
I can still make an X.
Uh,
By the way, do you know that however you sign unless it's changed, however you sign your signature, that is your legal signature. It can be an X, or it can be, if you don't want to spell minor, you can go M-I squiggle. That can be so I can still do that. Okay, Mr. Douglas, once again, I don't have any glossies, but I'll try to see if I can't have something. Why don't we have our souvenir table?
Because I haven't got time to run it, and I know you're not, because you're going to be out running your mouth with everybody else. Did you see the cartoon picture? Actually, I'm going to work with some AI stuff and see if we can actually have a cartoon series where you can actually watch a cartoon of Tim
I
and
know the
Rusty
perfect-
announcing wrestling shows.
Wendy will be glad to run the table for us, and she's got some merchandise of her own.
I ain't got time to deal. I deal with the concession stand.
But you could do a little.
Trying to get
You
everything
could have some,
together.
get a few glossies
I
of
don't
me
need
that
it.
people want. Yeah, put you in there so just make you feel good.
Anyways,
So, can we talk about some of the other matches that we had last show?
no, Sean Mom says he lived in North Carolina, but he would definitely come in for a show sometime, maybe ref a match or two.
We could probably work that out, couldn't we? That'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
it. If we can bring, Matt Corbain, we could bring him one night when you're there, and he could super kick you. So is Matt Corbain going to be here this week? This week.
Not that I know of. He was there last show as a special guest referee.
We could stand for him to super kick.
It was good to
somebody
see
else.
Matt Corbain. He could still get that. He had a beautiful
got
super kick.
Foot up. Well, it's interesting. The master of the super kicked the master of the super kick. Nate Starr has got as good a one as there is in a business, and old Matt Corbain still got it up there after I think it's 3 back surgeries. It's like he still can do it. I wanted to comment a little bit. It was like Christmas to me in April because it was SWA night, and I don't want to offend our RWF fans because it's RWF, and a lot of you don't know anything about SWA other than what we might say. However, we had, let me see, how many is people that have their roots in SWA that were RWF. I got it right here. Sorry, folks, for the inconvenience.
Okay, you can take your crayon out of your nose now.
Oh, there they are. Of course, there's you, Blackthorn. We go back. We had over 20 years in SWA. Thank you, Tim Scruggs, for creating it and letting us bring us in, let us be part of that. And all you other guys that were so much of a part of it. But look there, Blackthorn was. Of course, Tim Minor Rusty. Kenny South was. Kenny South was a referee and a trainer before he ever was a wrestler. He was training guys for part of their training. Xavier Michaels was there. At that time, he was known as German Rodriguez. Matt Starr. Julie Steele spent her time there. Cletus Bass. Kevin Jones is now retired. Desperado, now retired. Jesse James, he wasn't there this past night, but he would have been, but he has deceased. His wife was. Nate Starr, Dewey Barnes. Dewey was he didn't actually wrestle at SWA because he was a kid.
Yeah.
But he did all kinds of all the stuff we need people to do. And his dad and his brother were very involved. And, of course, Rico, he was Mr. Jones back then. He was the bodyguard, I guess. And, of course, Scorpion and Stunner, Matt Corbain, Psychomedic. And now Psychomedic's true roots were in USWO, but he did spend a lot of time
he
there.
didn't come to the SWA until we were at the National Guard Army. He wasn't
in Lafayette or what?
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't think he came around.
But he still had
the old Army, not the Army.
VFW Hall.
VFW Hall.
But a lot of these guys did. Like Kenny South didn't come around till then, or Blackthorn till we were in Lafayette. But anyway, we got a lot of history with a lot of people. And once again, I'll try not to keep going on and on about that. But once again, and quit saying once again, this was great. See that picture of Matt Corbain kicking Nate Starr? Do you see that, Nate? Well, and I'll kind of come back to Landon Bradley. I don't know what the bookers have in mind, and I don't know what you've got in mind, but I know what Nate Starr's got in mind. You're not going to walk out on him and leave him to lose his titles and him end up laying prone, knocked slap out by Matt Corbain in the middle of the ring after he went in, really defeated both the two bad brothers after his shoulders got pinned. He's going to get you. So he's going to get you. And, Landon Bradley in that match, 4 out of 5, he was not SWA, and his roots weren't there. But his dad, Larry Cooter, that's a known fact. He didn't have roots in SWA, but he did wrestle in SWA on numerous times. So,
I forgot to mention LBK and Drew Weatherby will be there, but Nate Starr will also be.
Yes. That is great.
His partner walked off from him, so I'm not sure what his plans are. No. I hope he's planning on returning the belt.
And with a big check. So, we may not have to worry about anything for a while if Nate comes up with that whatever $50,000 he owes.
No, it's not $50,000 yet. It could be.
Well, whatever. It's April the 18th to May the 18th. Is what, 30? So it's $30,000. Maybe we could actually give, if he brought that $30,000 in, we could let all of our wrestlers and all of our workers have a free hamburger.
Oh, we do that anyway, pretty much.
We do that anyway, don't we?
So we can give it to the Leering Center in Minnesota.
Hey, I think personally, Nate's a good guy. He's wrestled for us ever for RWF, even before Matt did. Matt's been more regular as of late, but we both go. I think if he brings the belt back, you ought to waive that fine, don't you?
Yeah, I will think about it.
Half of it.
Anyways,
your half. I'll get the half.
I don't know. You went to
PWA Top Rope.
Top Rope Wrestling. You gave away 2 free passes to our show for this.
And they.
Do you know who won them?
Yes. Do I know who won them?
Well, yeah.
They're family. They pay their way in, but they're family of one of the wrestlers. But I don't know if they'll be here this show, so we'll probably let you use them next show. You want to know who it was?
Yeah,
it's Kobe Jacobs' family won them. So, and that was not fixed or rigged because somebody accused me of that, and I said I didn't do anything but give them to Lee, and Lee handed them off to Kilo, but at the raffle time, and they bought a ticket and they got the lucky number. But we did that. We also gave some away from PWA, and those people came.
Now we do
Daniel
and his Cynthia Crook was mentioned. What about the fans? Now we do have a lot of SWA fans that are still.
Oh yeah,
like Cynthia Crook and her mom. Of course,
all of Scorpion.
Her dad was there for years. He's passed on now, I believe.
Yeah, Scorpion and Stunner. They bring 30 to 50 people coming there. Most of them it's their family, and also Crystal Parrish. She has been with us since our very first time at SWA.
Yeah.
She'd have that great big cone, and she'd sit there and bang it and yell at it. It's like a cheerleader's cone. It was about 3 or 4 feet high, and every now and then one of the wrestlers would borrow it and hit somebody with it, and and she's say a prayer for Crystal. It's a known thing. Has had to have some tumors off of her brain, so she's doing well, but she just needs our prayers that God will just stop that.
Have you talked to her?
I have not this week, but I have. She's just pretty much. It's an ongoing thing. It has been for some time, and you'll recognize her if you when you're there, particularly because she has a bandage on her head. But she's great, one of the great SWA fans. You think Charles and Mrs. Charles Chandler, Scorpion Stunner's mom and dad, they come every show. I'm going to call you out, except for when their brothers, the 2 bad brothers, their sons, won the title. Where were you, Killer?
They were watching WrestleMania.
They were watching WrestleMania.
And we drew, that's what everybody was like, y'all have a show on the same night as WrestleMania. I'm like, yeah, but
180.
Our tickets are a whole lot less of a price. What you're going to pay for WrestleMania.
Well, it was hard to even figure out how to watch WrestleMania unless you had Tim's TV box.
And the question was, how well would we draw? And we did it again. We're on a roll. I might be one of your Moron TV customers. But even with Disney Plus, I couldn't figure out how to watch WrestleMania. So I just rigmarole going here and there. So I watched this. I watched RWF and saw Matt Corbain. What else do I need? But we we have been on the road as far as drawing fans in on the last 3-4 shows, so it's great. We thank the fans for that, and hopefully
yes.
you
Please keep
continue
coming.
bring your family, your friends.
It's independent wrestling is really where it's at. We've gone to the big boys. We've been part of the big boy shows in Kentucky and with Overdrive, but there's something about that smaller crowd, and you're talking 100, it can be as low as 50 sometimes in local independent wrestling. Let's say 50 to 200-300 people, but there's no bad seats. It's $10 and $12. Matter of fact, No Limit Pro is $8 to get in. It's like they got a show coming up May the 31st. But the concessions, it's not outrageous prices. You could get a combo for less than $10, like what is about $9.
What are you talking about?
Our concession stand, and really the other concession stands. It's good food. It's clean. It's all that stuff. So independent, you can actually talk to a wrestler. You can go to the souvenir tables and buy something at a reasonable price. You could get your picture made with a wrestler. You could get their autograph. It is real. Independent wrestling is where it's at, and particularly RWF. I would like for you to come because that is coming somewhere along the line between matches, not during matches. Come by the table, say hello. Tim won't be able to talk to you because he's got 100 things going on. But Rico and I and we've got a whole crew there that helps us. We'll be able to talk with you, whatever, and answer any of your questions. But and we're going. Hopefully, Tim will have a picture by Saturday, and so we can sign that picture for Douglas anyway.
Well, he won't be there. I think he has COVID. He's trying to get over COVID.
Well, we don't want you there. We might work on it then for by July. Anyway, it's a place to go. Not just us having good turnout. PWA are our very friendly wrestling Matt Stars promotion in Gladeville, Lebanon, Tennessee. They're pulling really good. Top Rope was pulling really good. No Limit Pro's pulling really good. It's the place to be. You can go for the whole family. Say you got a family of 4. You get front row seats. 4 times 12 is what? 48?
Yeah.
I mean, it's $48, but you know how much you would pay for a ticket to get into to WWE or TNA. It's a lot. That you're going to pay that more than that for one person. You can go to those too. Please enjoy that. I have got to enjoy it, and I wouldn't want you not to, particularly if you've never seen one. But come be with us. I'm talking, you're, 10 feet or less from the ring in the second and third row. There is, once again, no bad seats. The wrestlers, you have to move every now and then because the action comes out there to you. So I guess that's it. I just come to the shows. I love the independent wrestling. Once again, as a kid, a real little kid, my daddy take me to the Indianapolis Coliseum ever so often, and we saw at that time some of the biggest names in wrestling: Dick the Bruiser, Cowboy Bob Ellis, Yukon Eric, the Shire Brothers, who is I'll tell you that later. Anyway, the Shire Brothers. It goes on. I saw the original Sheik. I saw Angelo Poffo and Bronco Lubitsch. So I got to see that. But then we moved back from Indiana back to Kingsport, Tennessee, and there at their American Legion, I got to see. Once again, not back in the stands. I'm right on ringside, and I get to see a lot of the big names. Got to see.
Now I'm going to tell you,
Sonny Fargo,
right up the road here.
Ron and Don Wright.
There's a church right up the road here, but it used to be the National Guard Armory here on Southwater Avenue. But I used to go to wrestling shows there. That's where I first saw Tim Scruggs wrestle when he was like 18, 19 years old, and he was lightning Tim Scruggs.
And Tennessee Tiny.
And a few other guys. But before then, Nick Goulas would bring his wrestling here every so often. And that's where we walked over there one Saturday morning because he was going to have wrestling that night over there. And some of the wrestlers were already there. Jackie Fargo was sitting up front. And got to talk to Jackie Fargo.
I've seen the Fargos.
Chojo Yamamoto came over there to wrestle. Bobby Eaton, along with Gypsy Joe and Chojo Yamamoto. And I saw all those people right here in Gallatin, just right up the road here. It's a church now.
So we were at some show here local in Gallatin, when my son Rod was still in school, and the Moondogs were there. Spot and Rex, there were a lot of Moondogs, but to me, Spot and Rex were the Moondogs. And anyway,
Brian Christopher was there that night too.
Yeah, and Rex came running out from the back, and he jumped over Rod. He was right on the edge seat in the aisle, and he jumped. Somehow Rod was out in the way, and he jumped right over him. That was a 300. That big Moondog. That 300-pound was the small one.
Brian Burkon says that he has the best seat in the house because he's right there ringside taking pictures. But now you may be in the ring this coming Saturday night if we need a referee. Actually, he may be bringing you a shirt that you might have to bring by here after you come back from wrestling tomorrow night.
Yeah,
for me to press a logo on for him.
I will be at PWA tomorrow night. Their bell time is 8:00. They've got a big card of action coming up, and we once again we get along very well with those guys, and they with us. Matter of fact, quite a few of their wrestlers wrestle for us, particular Matt and Nate Starr. So see you there, and then you can come right. Be giving away 2 free passes.
Yeah.
At tomorrow night's show once again with Matt's okay, and we'll be coming to that you can win to come to our show on Saturday. It's going to be a good weekend of wrestling.
It's Memorial Day weekend, so.
Well, we pulled on
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. I keep on saying Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl wrestling, WrestleMania. So I don't have any worries about this. It'll be good. So it is interesting. I want to point this out. You got to be careful when you go. For those of you that are wrestling friendly, you're not supposed to go to another show and try to pull guys away or something. We don't do that. And the other shows that are helping us, wrestle with us, they're not doing that. We're trying. I like Kilo and Bobby and those guys from Top Rope. There's enough here for all of us, and we've got fans that sometimes there's one weekend of the month they can actually see 3 shows, and only spend $30 on 3 tickets. So that's great. And you see some of the same wrestlers, you see different wrestlers, and anyway, it's I like that whole concept. But you do not. You can't go and promote your show for all you rest of those guys without permission, and matter of fact, that's a good way to get outed, and just don't do that. But if you want to come watch our show, you can do that, but don't come here promoting unless you're one of our friends, and then we work with that. So anyway, enough said. I didn't need to say all that. I'm sorry. That's sort of in behind the curtain stuff. We always want to be respectful. And even though Matt has given me carte blanche to do anything in PWA, I always like these tickets. I'm going to ask, is it all right if I give these away? And he'll say, yeah, sure, I'm going to be there. And that's good. So,
okay, so we're going to round it off up here since it's around 8:30. Want to remind you, Saturday night, bell time 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6. Remember that, Brian Burkon. The doors open at 6. The show starts at 7.
Is there a possibility Brian will be referee?
A real possibility. I'm not sure.
Wow. He has refereed in the past. Is he going to wear a mask when he does it so we won't know he's a photographer?
I think he would probably still look like a moron without a mask.
Before we go,
I can tell a moron whether or not they have a mask on or not.
Before we go, let me call a little bit of attention to Blackthorn. He has not wrestled, and this is his wrestling debut for over a year due to some physical things that he's had to get over and heal up from. And he showed up, and you would not know there was no ring rust on him. He did everything he's always done. He's hit his flying claymore and everything else, and he's going against 3 high flyers: Jason Xavier, Sean Jones, and Shane Alexander last show. So thank you, Thorne. You did well. And so now's the time Thorne's back. The boogeyman hides under. He stays under the bed. The monster stays in the closet. The things in the dark alley that you're afraid, they turn their nightlight on because Thorne's back, and he's got a long list of names over this past year. Just hope you're not on it. He is the co-owner and with Tim Miner of RWF, and fortunately, y'all are getting along right now.
I don't know. I don't like him too much.
Well, he's
I
back.
don't think he likes me too much either.
Well,
He's always threatening me.
You may be on that list then. Anyway,
I might be on his list. He can check it twice.
I'm so glad he's back. I don't want any of our wrestlers to hurt themselves, but he is.
Yeah, I would hate for him to hurt himself if I'm on that list.
Well,
I mean,
well, just how I worry about them wrestling when they're hurt, but all of them wrestle when they're hurt. If you're not sort of like professional football, if you're not hurt, you're not really any good. You're not. Eventually, your knees are gonna go, your ankles are gonna go, your fingers are gonna go, or whatever.
Well,
okay. Thank you,
just a reminder,
Blackthorn, that you're back.
Our main event this coming Saturday night is going to be the Brothers of Carnage versus Two Bad Brothers.
Oh, that's going to be so good. So you're going to
the Hatfields versus the McCoys.
Yeah,
Two brothers versus two brothers.
Did you find a way? You found some guys that can take the titles. That's for sure. They're worthy, and they wrestle in No Limit Pro for as a tag team and have for a while. And of course, they grew up wrestling with each other.
And we also have a RWF heavyweight title match: Matt Starr versus Dewey Barnes. And we also have an RWF United States title match: Austin Cruz versus Xavier Michaels. And Drew Weatherby will be putting that cruiserweight title on line against LBK. And so we have got 4 big matches.
That's going to be a neat match. That's going to be.
So we know we've got 4 title matches this coming Saturday night.
Anytime you see LBK, it's good, and Drew's got that attitude about him.
But
anyways, match tomorrow night, PWA, every Friday night. Check their Facebook in case they're not sometime. We are this Saturday, May the 23rd. Be sure and be there. Bell time 7. Most everybody else is 8 o'clock. We're 7. Be sure and be there. Also, Top Rope Wrestling. Their next show is July the 11th. And they start at 7:30. And no show in June. We have no show in June, but we have one in July the 18th. And then also No Limit Pro down in Tullahoma. It's $8 to get in. And you can see JDV and Carnage Michaels, Big Man, and Mike Cobb will be around, not wrestling, but he'll be around, and a lot of others. And that'll be May the 31st. So have fun with independent wrestling, but be sure and be there Saturday.
Is that a Sunday?
I believe so.
So they have on a Sunday.
Yeah, 31st. They are on Sunday afternoons. So anyway,
but it is time for us to go, Rusty. I'm going to step over here and I'm going to lead us out with a
prayer.
Well, yeah, no.
Lord, let people come to our shows. Keep all the wrestlers. That is a good prayer. Keep all the wrestlers safe. It has been our privilege to be with you tonight. Thank you so much for giving us this time. And please share this all over the place. Let everybody know that our show is this Saturday, because we're not in a normal time slot of the 3rd Saturday, but the 4th Saturday. And
I'm going to lead us off with the newest RWF championship song that we had made. And until next time, this is Tim Miner along with
Rusty the Ref
saying good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Get ready for the action. It's about to blow. In the ring tonight, where legends are made. RWF Championship Wrestling. Let's not be delayed. Lights flash bright, hear the crowd roar. These warriors are ready, they're bringing the war. From the announcer's booth to the edge of the floor. Pulse racing high, it's a fight we adore. Champions collide, it's a battle of might. Heroes and villains come and witness the fight. Every slam and every drop, the stakes are high in this arena tonight. Stars reach for the sky. When colors flash, hear the music ignite. Step into the spotlight, the future looks bright. From the high flyers jump into the powerhouse is strong. Every move tells a story, just listen to the song. Tension in the air, hear the fans shout. RWF, the place, there's no room for doubt. Athletes and legends paving their way with every victory lap, turning night into day. RWF, feel the energy rise. Championship wrestling, where ambition never dies. With every victory, every title at stake, get hooked on the thrill, feel the passion awake. Behind every curtain, dreams come alive. From the sweat and the struggle, the passion to strive. Every hero has a tale, every challenge and fight. In the heart of the ring, they shine ever bright. So tune in each week, don't miss out the fun. With feuds that get heated and stars on the run. RWF Championship, where the bold take the stage. Join the excitement, turn the page. RWF, feel the energy rise. Championship wrestling, where ambition never dies. With every victory, every title at stake, get hooked on the thrill, feel the passion awake. So here we are, as the lights start to fade. The legacy of heroes in history they wave. RWF's the heartbeat of wrestling tonight. Come on, join the action. It's a